I'm Brownfield anchor reporter Megan Grebner, and you're looking for Profit, a content partnership with TriVolt on Brownfield. With me this morning is Marcel Mesquita. Good morning. We are excited to have you today.
Good morning, Megan. Thanks for having me.
We're going to talk a little bit about TriVolt. We'll talk a little bit about performance and campaigns. But to start off today, let's kind of recap TriVolt in general and what its performance and what it provides growers.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for having me again, Megan. TriVolt is Bayer's newest premium corn herbicide. It's a pre-corn herbicide that we launched last year. And TriVolt has 3 active ingredients with 4 modes of action. So our 3 AIs provide the growers the long-lasting and consistent control of weeds that they battle during their season, from broadleaf leaves all the way to grasses. So we did have a tremendous launch last year. We were able to capture a lot of acres out there, but ultimately we're really happy to hear the experience that the farmers had with TriVolt last year, demonstrating that performance of up to 8 weeks of control on a one-pass program. So couldn't be happier to be here today talking to you about what TriVolt did last year for growers, and excited to talk about the future as well.
When we talk about being able to control weeds with a one-pass system in a time when we're looking at making sure we're efficient and effective, how does TriVolt really deliver to growers on those marks?
Yeah, no, that's a great comment and a great question, Megan, because TriVolt has a very low usage rate when you compare ourselves with our main competitors. So we're talking on a one-pass program, as you mentioned, 20 fluid ounces, and on a 2-pass program, 12 fluid ounces. So I think that provides growers more efficiency and provides them flexibility as well. If they want to do a 1-pass or 2-pass, they can talk with their local agronomist or their local Bayer rep and decide what works best for them. Also, we have a great portfolio that can go along with TriVolt. It's not just TriVolt. If you go on a 1-pass program or in a 2-pass, you can go back later in the season with products that are well known and growers already trust, like a Roundup, of course, but Caprino, Lotus, Diflex. So it's something that Bayer as a company can provide to growers, a portfolio that can work on their fields and be flexible and work in your operation as you want. So that's the power of our portfolio, and that's the great things about TriVolt. So
you talked about the successful launch last year. When you look at the campaign, what were you able to highlight for growers who had questions about how effective and how TriVolt performed in real time?
No, that's something I'm very happy to talk about, Megan, because in all honesty, we all get a little bit skeptical when there's a new product in market, right? Not to mention farmers that put a lot of their finances into building their operations right, building their business the right way. So from the ground up, our campaign was always focused on how do we talk to growers and let them know what this product can do in the most transparent way. So the idea of having different cameras on different fields and showing them live images of how product performs in different regions of the US really resonated with them. So that's something that I believe was the right tactic to be done, because we were able to ease the minds of growers that, ease the mind of growers that had questions about our products. So last year's campaign was very successful. We had millions of views on YouTube, in hundreds of thousands of views on our websites, TriVoltinaction.com, and the growers submitting their images as well, because we had a tremendous demo campaign, and growers that used our products actually used our website to put the pictures of the weeks of control that TriVolt provides. So that was also something nice to see, not just us showing them the cameras, but also growers that use TriVolt putting their images on our website so then other growers in that regions could see. So tremendous successful campaign, and the numbers prove that, right? So millions of acres used of TriVolt last year. So looking forward to keep growing that momentum this coming year.
We talk about being able to see results. And it's one thing for you and I to have a conversation about how TriVolt performs, but growers this year are going to have an opportunity to really hear about how it performed from other growers. Talk to me a little bit about the Chat GTG campaign this year.
Yeah, TriVolt Chat GTG is the new campaign for this year, and it's very, very exciting to talk about it. And here's why. Growers like to know how products perform from other growers, from friends, from neighbors, from family members. And what we're doing with this campaign is enabling them to have those conversations with real growers that used our product last year. So ChatGDG, which stands for Grower to Grower, is the campaign this year that it's going to be from October 23rd to October 27th. And we have a phone number out there that growers can call through that entire week, and they will be connected to the nearest grower that used TriVolt last year to have an honest, open conversation. So this is Bayer stepping away from the conversation and letting growers talk to growers about how TriVolt performed in their fields. So again, continue the campaign of, to your point, Megan, see for yourself, to hear for yourself, but ultimately demonstrating to them the performance of their portfolio, this time with TriVolt. So from October 23 to 27, they are going to have a phone number to call. And I can't wait to hear how those conversations go.
And you'll be able to see that phone number as well. We'll have that available for listeners and viewers to find and to dial in. I have to think that you've got to be really confident in your product's performance if you're letting growers just ask what they want to ask and have those conversations as well.
I mean, we do believe the power of this product. Of course, there's a lot of research and development that goes into every single product that Bayer launches in the market. Years and years of innovation, years and years of research. And we do have a very robust agronomic team backing all of the claims that we have out there about this product, but nothing more than talking with a grower that used it to convince growers that they should at least try and see what TriVolt can do in their fields. And again, there's no perfect product. Let me just put it out there. Conditions change. Weather is a challenge to everybody, but TriVolt is a product that we trust that, you know, if you have a wet season, if you have a little bit of a dry season, it will perform in all those conditions. But what we always say is talk with your local agronomist, talk with your local dealer rep or your Bayer local rep, and have that conversation to understand what works best for your field. But again, we trust the power of our portfolio as Bayer, and TriVolt is a great example of that. And you're going to see how many growers are happy with TriVolt's performance and actually increasing their acres this coming year with the applications that they had last year.
Once again, Marcel, the dates to take part in the TriVolt Chat GTG.
October 23rd to October 27th. And I can actually share the phone number already with you guys. And you're going to have the image on your screen, I'm sure. But it's 312-487-4486. 312-487-4486. If you call right now, you're just going to hear a pre-recorded message. If you call on that week, you're going to be connected with a live grower to have an honest conversation. We're expecting a pretty high volume of calls. So in case you call and you're not able to talk with a grower live, there's still going to be a message from a grower sharing what their experience with TriVolt was. But we expect that you have a nice experience and talk with a real grower to have an honest, open, non-biased conversation about TriVolt.
Marcel, great to see you. And I can't wait for this campaign to kick off.
Oh, me neither, Megan. Great to see you as well. And look forward to hear more about how growers' experience was with this campaign. But couldn't be happier to be here today talking to you. And if anybody wants to learn more, watch the pre-video about the campaign, or even learn more about TriVolt and its products characteristics, just go to TriVoltInAction.com. TriVoltInAction.com, you're going to have all the information that I just shared with you today.
Marcel, we will catch up with you next time.
Thank you so much, Megan.
I'm Megan Grebner with Managing for Profit, a content partnership with TriVolt on Brownfield.